Hello, Libra in the house. What's up, Libra? Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot, Libra. I am here to do your week reading. I hope y'all week is going good as well as y'all weekend. Also, Libra, this is a genuine reading. It might relate to you, it might not. You know what side you fit on. If it don't fit, you can go on your moon as well as your rising signs, and there will be messages there for you. Also, Libra, these are timeless readings as well as quadrantures. Y'all are welcome. Let's start. Spirit, protect me and Libra as I do their reading from any harm, and let it go back to the person that sent it. Let Libra get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength, I pray. Amen and amen. Alright, Libra. Let's see what's coming in for you. Haha, Libra, come on. The scales, you heard me. The scales, come on. We have her. The Hornets Moon 14. The planet energies. So it got something to do with some type of planet energies, her. And it has something to do with one. And that is a new beginning as well as stableness and security. And it got something to do with the planet energies. Some of you guys could be in energy at this time. Around, a whole bunch of energies as well. We have also the prophet. The blue moon 333. The prophet. So some of you guys could be telling some type of truth to some energies here. And it has something to do with the blue moon. The prophets. Okay. A lot of y'all are prophets. Yeah, y'all prophets, sir. Yeah, Libra. Spirit, what's coming in for the sign of Libra? We have here the growing moon, confidence. So a lot of you guys have confidence in yourself. Y'all have a new beginning, and it has something to do with choices here. But y'all are in y'all confidence here. A lot of you guys are wise with this owl as well here. Okay. We also have here the Bass Moon 23. So it has something to do with appreciation. So it has something to do with these connections to have a choice, and they need to be appreciated, I guess, with you. Libra. Libra, like, no, you better appreciate me, baby boy, baby girl. This is not that. Okay, Libra, let's see what's coming in for the Libra, sir. We have her Orc Ravian, justice, discipline, and honor. So y'all guys are in justice, discipline, and honor, and it has something to do with 23. So it has something to do with connections in a community. Connections as well as 3, and creativeness as well as 2 choices. So it has something to do with these connections have a choice. Okay, and it has something to do with that. We also have her spiritual practitioners, and it has something to do with spiritual practitioners, and also it has something to do with intuitive of history. It has something to do with connections, and it has something to do with a crisis or a change. So some of you guys could be a spiritual practitioner, or someone her is. These spiritual practitioners can be getting some type of justice, or the scales got to be balanced her. Okay, some type of scales got to be balanced with spiritual practitioners, and it has something to do with they need to be disciplined and in harmony at this time. Okay, yeah. Let's see what's coming in. Good. Tell me about the sign of Libra and what's coming in for the sign of Libra and her. We have her loneliness for love. So some of you guys could be feeling loneliness her or something like that her for love. That's why Spirit wants y'all to have confidence. It's like y'all can have confidence her. Okay, and y'all could be loneliness or someone her is. Okay, but you got confidence, but they want y'all to feel lonely, and it got something to do with a choice. Yeah, somebody here wants y'all to feel lonely here. Okay, and it has something to do with that. And a lot of you guys could be warriors here, and y'all could just be lonely. Okay, but it has something to do with wealth. Okay, and it has something to do with these couples her. It got something to do with loneliness her, and it got something to do with wealth, abundance, and entitled. Somebody here could be feeling lonely, but it has something to do with wealth her, and it has something to do with a healing of these healing energies her, and it has something to do with a shaman her, and it has something to do with wealth and also abundance and entitled, and it has something to do with success. So it has something to do with that her. Like it's a warrior her that can be lonely. While it could be healers her, or somebody here could be a shaman her, could be, you know, wealthy with a relationship, and it has something to do with that, and that could be successful her. But Michael Angel is her, and it has something to do with persecution and judgment. Somebody here got somebody here imprisonment, and it has something to do with that her. And it got something to do with these couples. And it has something to do with somebody here's in imprisonment. Somebody here has somebody here in imprisonment for love. This is what they doing to them. And it has something to do with that. And it got something to do with these spiritual practitioners is what they doing this to. They doing this to spiritual practitioners. And they got them in imprisonment for love. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with these spiritual practitioners. And it got something to do with energies here, as well as talents and creation. And it has something to do with that. Yeah. Somebody here finna lose their power and their talents. This is what they finna do. Because somebody here didn't have discipline. The scales gotta be balanced. Practitioners, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Feel me? You healing energies. Y'all think y'all in success. Michael Angel is heard. He see what you doing. And y'all think y'all gonna be successful? Some of y'all practitioners finna be in imprisonment and they finna strip your gifts. They gonna strip them. Because you didn't have no discipline. This make me mad. Oh, I told y'all constantly on my channel, but you don't get it. You don't get it, man. Y'all sitting around here playing with the Most High and the Divine, and the Most High gave you the gifts you got, and you think love is gonna get you what you need? No, ma'am, no, sir. The Most High gave you them gifts, not love. That's why y'all in imprisonment because of love. And y'all gifts will be stripped. You guys listen to the Most High. Not love, not nothing else, but the Most High. You here for a purpose. Practitioners, you here for a purpose, and that's saving souls. You ain't heard a cloud and be with love and all that. So I heard. Somebody here missing somebody here with this waiting and missing you. Somebody could be missing somebody. And it has something to do with that. But somebody here new beginning. Somebody here finna be missing somebody in a new beginning. Yup. Somebody here they got confidence right now. They got confidence right now, but they got something to do. They gonna be lonely. Because they got confidence right now, they're going to be lonely. Whoever this is. Whoever this is. Whoever this is, Libra. Yeah. It's real talk. Yeah. And somebody here, they missing a clown. You heard me? Somebody ain't nothing but a clown here, Libra. Look at that. Ain't nothing but a clown. How you gonna miss a clown? Come on, man. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Yeah. Told you it's gonna be a divine intervention here. It's gonna be a divine intervention. And it has something to do with somebody finna get karma with this catalyst. They finna get karma here. Somebody thought that they had whoever they had thought that they had unfinished business with these lovers here, finna go through a divine intervention here. And they finna get karma. Because it got something to do with somebody who got a whole bunch of options here, and they thought that they had options here with this key. They should have let them go. Because somebody here playing with a snake here. And they act like they calm her, but they land with a snake. Because they think that they missed this person, and they think that they can relax. Somebody here finna get served. Somebody here finna go through a divine intervention for playing around. That's exactly what's finna happen. Somebody here played around her. They definitely did, Libra. Yeah. Told you. Somebody here giving somebody here a dirty offer. Somebody here getting a dirty offer. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with somebody here that got a bad reputation is giving a dirty offer. This is real talk. Y'all play with the divine, man. The scales gotta be balanced. You play with the divine. That's who you play with. So I told you what I said. Somebody here finna be in their head and they finna be feeling lonely. Whoever this is. And you know who finna be feeling lonely here? They finna be in their head here and they finna be feeling lonely. Because it got something to do with family ties too. Not just lovers, but family ties, friends. You went back to your karmic friends. You went back to your karmic lovers. You went back to your karmic lovers as well as friends as well as family here. Y'all getting karma, man. You get karma. Because it got something to do with that. These ancestral lovers here and family ties. That's what it has something to do with. Somebody here is with their family and they with an ancestral lover. But it got something to do with somebody here finna be hurt her. They still finna be hurt with these desires and love affairs. Because somebody here that they have it with a family and they with their family here and they also with their ancestral lover. Their ancestral lover is having love affairs. That's why somebody here still finna be hurt. And it has something to do with that here. All these people that's meeting up finna be heartbroken. They definitely is. I told you that. Somebody finna be in their head here. Somebody thought that they had the confidence. Yeah, you got all the confidence in the world. But when you disobey the Most High and you disobey the Divine and you disobey what you supposed to do with karmic justice, yeah, you gonna get served for that. That's for sure. Especially if you're a practitioner. I know. I'm one. That's why I do what the Divine tell me to do. It's gonna be drama her. Yeah, it's gonna be drama her. You know why it's gonna be drama? I'm gonna show it to you. Spirit, this is what Spirit want me to do because it fell in on ground. I gotta give it to you. It got something to do. It's gonna be drama her. It's gonna be drama because somebody here finna go through a spiritual divine intervention here with this drama. Because it got something to do with somebody here should appreciate somebody here and it got something to do with a debit card and it got something to do with money. Somebody here finna be on the hamster wheel here. Whoever they return to, whoever they thought that they was returning to. They thought they was returning to their ex, they thought they was returning to karmic friends, karmic family, and karmic lovers. They finna go through straight being on the hamster wheel here. Because it got something to do with somebody who should appreciate. And it got something to do with they need to appreciate money. Yeah. And what got something to do with her? Because somebody here finna be thrown out to the trash can. Because somebody here knows somebody hiding something here, but it's finna be thrown out to the trash can. Somebody threw something out the trash can that they knew somebody here was hiding. And it has something to do with that here. Somebody here played around. Even these couples here that's married and plugged into the internet here, yeah, y'all finna find out some news too. Because it got something to do with whoever you married to is your opposite. Oh. And they wearing a fake mask, y'all? Oh, no. So I here played around here. I told you that. It got something to do with somebody here thought that they had confidence. But it had something to do with somebody here finna feel lonely. Because it's finna be a divine intervention. And it's a third party here too. Somebody here finna find out that they in a third party. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with somebody here finna be feeling like they in the third party. And they know they in the third party because they finna be in their head. And it's finna be nothing but drama. And the reason why is because somebody here thought that they had confidence. Yeah, okay, yeah. Y'all play that game if you want to. You play it if you want to. I told you. It got something to do with that here. It got something to do with twin flame. Somebody could be with a twin flame here. This got something to do with twin flames. And it has something to do with somebody here acting like they unbothered. Okay? Yeah, you keep thinking that. Because whoever that thinks that they unbothered her, finna be just like this. They finna be unstable. And they also finna be unstable as well as mental and emotional. And they finna be in their head with their families as well here. Because they was divine guided. Yeah. That's what it has something to do with her. They was divine guided her. Yeah. Somebody here played around her. Got something to do with these twin flames. So somebody thought they was doing some type of white magic her, and it got something to do with they could be protecting their twin flames, but it got something to do with unexpected money her, and it got something to do with work. Somebody could be working her, and then the 9 of Pentacles her. These 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody here played around her. They definitely did. They did, Libra. They definitely did. Whoever this is, they played around her. And if they played around like this to you, they thought somebody here for being drama and in their head for playing with a Libra her, man. Scales gotta be balanced. Gotta be balanced her, man. This is what they manifest, being in their head her. Didn't I tell you that? They manifest to be in their head her. This is what they manifest, to be in their head. And it has something to do with that her. Because somebody here finna feel lonely. And it has something to do with that her. Somebody here finna be annoyed. Because somebody here finna be hanged. Somebody here finna be annoyed and they finna be hanged. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here could be in a boss moves her and they do self-love. They could be a bosser and they do self-love. But somebody here finna have legal issues her with this 6 of Wands. They finna have legal issues. Because something finna be a change her. And what's finna be a change her? It got something to do with an earth angel her. Finna change something. Somebody here could be an earth angel or you an earth angel. But it has something to do with that and it got something to do with money her. And somebody here divine partnership. Somebody here finna be in a somebody here, they achiever, whoever this is. Yeah. And they left this achiever out to the 5 of Pentacles her. Yeah. So somebody here finna find out. And they left this achiever out to the 5 of Pentacles, but this person is the hermit. And this person looking at these relationships. And it has something to do with that her. This person's chakras are aligned. Yeah, whoever this is that they play with. Whoever this is that they thought that they was gonna leave out to the 5 of Pentacles for telling God messages. Yeah, you keep doing that. Yeah, you keep doing it. Cause what it look like to me is with this Page of Swords, sir, it's gonna be number drama. Somebody here be gossiping. Because this is what they manifested. It got something to do with somebody here. Ancestors are mad. Somebody here forgot about their ancestors and their ancestors are mad. And it has something to do with that. And it got something to do with the Queen of Swords, sir. And it got something to do with the Queen of Swords and innocence. This Queen of Swords can be innocent. And it has something to do with that. Y'all can be innocent. But it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with the King of Cups, sir. Somebody here can be fighting with the King of Cups, sir. Somebody can be fighting. But it has something to do with that. But guess what? Something be thrown out to the trash can with this justice because the Most High is her. Yeah. Got something to do with the Taurus. The higher fit. The Taurus can be intuitive her. Somebody here finna find out. Whatever somebody thought that they was doing her. Nobody here playing around her, Libra. They playing around her. It's gonna be nothing but gossip her. This is what somebody here manifests. And somebody here finna be in their head because there ain't nothing but drama. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody playing around her. So I told somebody here finna be uncontent with this 5 of Cups. They finna be uncontent her. And something is a missing opportunity with this 4 of Cups. You ain't taking nobody off for her. Somebody here ain't taking nobody off for her. Yeah, somebody here finna be uncontent her. Whoever this is. What's coming in for the sign of Libra? We got a 6 of Wands. Y'all can be in a 6 of Wands at this time as we speak. With this Knight of Swords. And this 7 of Wands. Y'all can be standing y'all ground here. Yeah. Yeah. But that chord. I don't know why everybody would leave them like this if they did this. Got something to do with the 5 of Wands. There ain't nothing but competition here. Yeah. Whoever this is that's in the 6 of Wands to go through some type of competition because it got something to do with the world. Yeah. And it has something to do with a Queen of Swords. Y'all can be in a cycle, sir. Told you. And it has something to do with that. Got something to do with the 8 of Pentacles, sir. It got something to do with somebody who could be at work her and celebrating. But it has something to do with that. But somebody here that's at work her celebrating her, it got something to do with the devil. Somebody here is with some type of toxicness. Yeah. The devil here. And it got something to do with that here. Yeah. With this Knight of Wands, sir. Somebody here trying to say a fire sign here is the devil. But that puts a rest. Whoever this is. Yeah. Somebody here get served. Somebody here get served. What else coming in here? Somebody here, Six of Wands to be out into the Five of Pentacles. So with all these roaches, somebody here celebrating with roaches. With this Five of Pentacles, they celebrating with roaches, and it has something to do with that here. This is who they celebrating with, and it has something to do with that. It got something to do with the Page of Wands. Somebody here left a Page of Wands out to the Five of Pentacles here. Yeah. When this person is a Six of Wands. And it has something to do with that. It got something to do with the Nine of Cups. It got something to do with the High Priestess, sir. Somebody here's a High Priestess and they fulfill. And it has something to do with they gonna get justice because they got Libra in their chart too. Yeah. Somebody here played around her. Yeah, they played around her. Y'all keep playing that game. Because it got something to do with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody here learned something here. And it got something to do with the Queen of Wands. This is a Queen of Wands. Yeah, somebody play with the Queen of Wands here like this. A fire sign. And it has something to do with that. It got something to do with the Magician. It got something to do with the moon. This was somebody who was manifesting and hiding. But it got something to do with the star. Yeah. Somebody was hiding a star. Somebody was hiding a star. This is who they was hiding. It's judgment on somebody for doing this though. And they was hiding a Hierophant. Yeah, with Taurus energy here. Somebody here played around. Somebody here played around here. Somebody here left a fire sign out to the Five of Pentacles here with roaches. And it got something to do with that. But this person is a Six of Wands. That's why it's going to be a whole bunch of competition here because this person is a Six of Wands. And it has something to do with that here. This is what they thought that they was doing. And it has something to do with that. And somebody here thought that they was going to end a cycle here with the world core by doing this. Whoever this is. They could have been doing this to you. And it has something to do with the Page of Pentacles or a Queen of Wands. Yeah. It got something to do with fire sign and the air sign here. Yeah. Somebody here played around here. They definitely did. They definitely did. Yeah. We got the Three of Cups here. Somebody here celebrating with the Three of Cups, friendships. And it got something to do with the Three of Wands. This is what somebody here waiting on their ships in for their friendships to come in. Yeah, y'all gonna be waiting on y'all friends to come in. Yeah. Give me one on this Five of Wands. It has something to do with the King of Pentacles, Earth energy. So it has something to do with the Earth energy here. Can be in the Six of Wands. You can be in the Earth, in the energy with this Earth energy and the Six of Wands. Yeah, and it has something to do with the Empress here, and it has something to do with here. You go. This is Libra. This is Libra energy as well as Taurus energy here, and you could be moving the Karma waters here with your lover. Yeah, y'all could have moved the Karma waters. It could be the Earth sign. Y'all can be celebrating with. Give me one on the Five of Pentacles. It has something to do with the Magician, Gemini energy. So it has something to do with somebody who could have manifested the Earth sign here. Yeah. But whoever they manifest here for to be, this person ain't got nothing. Whoever this is. And it has something to do with that here. It got something to do with the Queen of Pentacles here, and it got something to do with the Ace of Swords. This could be your counterpart here. You finna find some truth out about your own counterpart here. And it has something to do with the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. You finna find out something about your counterpart here. Yeah. For some of y'all Libras. Because what y'all manifest, your counterpart don't got nothing. This is what I'm going to show you. Your counterpart don't got nothing. If you manifest this Earth sign here, this person's got a Gemini in their chart. You manifest this person, the Six of Wands here, it ain't nothing here. Your counterpart have nothing. And it has something to do with that here. Yeah. Give me one out of Five of Wands. And it has something to do with the Eight of Pentacles. So somebody could be working and somebody could be fighting. Yeah. Because it got something to do with the Four of Cups. It got something to do with the Three of Swords. Somebody here was trying to Three of Swords. A fire sign here. A Knight of Wands. Or was this Knight of Wands to be heartbroken? Give me one on this Page of Wands. But it has something to do with the Ten of Wands. They wanted this fire sign here to carry burdens. Yeah, this what somebody here thought they was doing on the fire side and wanted them to carry burdens and was doing work on this fire side. Yeah, y'all keep doing that. Because it looked like to me somebody who was trying to sit a sword an earth angel. Somebody was trying to sit a sword a temperance angel. That's an emperor. Aries energy. Yeah, this is what they try to do with this death cord. Somebody here crazy. Give me one on the world. And it has something. This is what they try to manifest on this fire side. And it has something to do with it. That's why somebody here finna be stuck. Whatever they thought that was ending, they finna be stuck. Whoever this is. The work that somebody here thought they was doing finna be stuck. Whatever work somebody here was doing. And it has something to do with somebody here finna get hanged. Somebody here trying to sacrifice and hang this Queen of Wands here. That's a 9 of Wands. They try to sacrifice this Queen of Wands. Yeah. Thought somebody was doing work. They was doing work here on somebody here with this moon cord. Y'all see this? They was doing work on somebody here with this moon cord. This is what they thought that they was doing here. Yeah. And it has something to do with that here. Give me one on this page of pentacles. Told you got something to do with the sun here. They try to do this to somebody here that was happy here too. That's what's going to be revealed. What somebody here do work they was doing on somebody here. And it has something to do with the 2 of Pentacles here. They got something to do with the 7 of Wands and the Fool. So it has something to do with Aquarius here. Somebody here was juggling. And it has something to do with Aries. Or it has something to do with that here. But somebody here is blocked. Give me one on this Queen of Swords. It has something to do with this Queen of Swords here. This is what's coming in real slow here. With this Knight of Pentacles. Somebody here could have been working with the Earth side. But it has something to do with that. With this 10 of Pentacles here. And this 9 of Pentacles here. And this 7 of Pentacles. This is what somebody was sowing their seeds into. A 9 of Pentacles and a 10 of Pentacles. This Queen of Swords. And it has something to do with that here. But it's judgment on this Queen of Swords. It's what you sowed your seeds into. And it has something to do with that. And you getting a towel. For doing what you did. To a far side female. That's real talk for some of y'all. Yeah, y'all wanted to do work on this Queen of Wands. Yeah. And then thought you was hiding it. Whoever that did this. That's a no-no. Give me one of this Queen of Wands. Told you. The Ace of Wands, sir. Got something to do with the Ace of Wands. And it has something to do with the Chariot. And it has something to do with the Knight of Cups. And it has something to do with the 7 of Swords. It has something to do with somebody who's trying to have a Knight of Cups to come to a Queen of Wands here. And do something sneaky to this person. And steal from this person. You see it with your own eyes. And it has something to do with steal from this person here. Yeah, this is what a whole bunch of people friends. This got something to do with somebody friends trying to do this to them. To this Queen of Wands. Yeah. And thought that was going to be the 6 of Wands and a 10 of Pentacles. Like, y'all go to play that game if you want to. Yeah. God sent you. That's for sure. God see everything. That's for sure. So it has something to do with, for some of y'all, it got something to do with somebody here could be working with a King of Pentacles here. But whatever somebody here was doing, somebody thought that was going to be the 6 of Wands here with this 5 of Wands and was working with a King of Pentacles. You could be working with a King of Pentacles or somebody here was. And they thought they were going to be in a 6 of Wands here. Yeah. And then somebody here manifest for somebody here to carry burdens. And they wanted this fire sign here to carry burdens to be out to the 5 of Pentacles. So this is what they did to a fire sign. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with they wanted this fire sign to be. This is what they was manifesting for this person to carry burdens. But then it has something to do with that here. What's coming in slow here, it got something to do with a Queen of Swords who thought she was going to close out a cycle here. And it has something to do with it. You could be called out a cycle here, but it has something to do with the Page of Pentacles. Some coming in slow. And it has something to do with somebody here for to be stuck. Yeah. Because it got something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody here that's the sun in the Ace of Wands. Somebody here that's in the sun and they the Ace of Wands. They have a passion new beginning here. And it got something to do with this Queen of Wands here. And it has something to do with this Queen of Wands here that's the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. That's what it has something to do with her. Somebody here was doing work on somebody here. That's what they was doing here. Whoever this is. Yeah. And then had a nerve to gossip about it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you keep gossiping. Because what it look like to me is growing together. So somebody here you could be growing together with. But it has something to do with that. But all truth's finna be revealed. Yeah. I told you that. All truth's finna be revealed. Whatever somebody thought they was doing her. Hey, give me one on this King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. I told you it got something to do with a copycat her. Somebody here is a copycat. Yeah, whoever this is. They a copycat her. And they have something to do with that her. And they have something to do with whoever they said there was a copycat, they like irritate demons here with this Wheel of Fortune here. And somebody here thought that they could control somebody like that irritate demons. They thought they could control this person and their destiny. This is what they thought that they could do. Give me one on the Magician. And the Five of Pentacles here. And they have something to do with somebody here for to cut ties off this copycat. Yeah. Because it got something to do with somebody who got a whole bunch of baggage, this couple. And somebody here is annoyed. A couple here, they got a whole bunch of baggage is going to be annoyed. Because whatever projections they thought that they was going to put on somebody here, they made a big mistake. Because it got something to do with somebody here could be opposite attract and they still working on it, though. With this hot and cold. Oh, yeah, okay, you keep playing with that. Somebody here is a moocher and they wear a whole mask here. Yeah, whoever this is. Yeah. Somebody here's a copycat. Give me one on the Eight of Pentacles. It has something to do with the seventh house her, and it got something to do with relationships her. Somebody here relationships for to be cutting them off, whoever this is, because it got something to do with multiple families here, and it got something to do with somebody here is not downgrading their standards. Somebody thought that they had multiple families here and they not downgrading their standards, but it has something to do with somebody here can't be tempted her, whoever that's playing this mind game. Because it got something to do with no ordinary love somebody here for be angry about. Because it got something to do with somebody here thought that they can make somebody here a rebound. That's why somebody here, whoever they made a rebound here, or they try to make you a rebound, they go out to heal their heart. Because it got something to do with that here. Yeah. Somebody here played around her. They definitely did. Give me one on the Ten of Wands. It has something to do with somebody here fit to be salty. I told you that. In relationships. Yeah. Because it got something to do with somebody here is blocked with this escape of reality. Somebody thought they could put somebody here in fantasy, but they blocked. And it has something to do with somebody here is uninterested. And it has something to do with that here. Why acting like they wholly devoted to somebody here, but they uninterested. Because it got something to do with something that's completed here. It's something that's complicated because somebody here wearing a fake mask. Yeah. Somebody here be salty about their relationships. For doing work on somebody here. Yeah. Give me one on the Eight of Swords. It has something to do with somebody here to be guilty of the past behaviors that they did in relationships. Yeah. Because it got something to do with somebody who got a split personality here. And somebody here, they got a split personality and somebody here be spying. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here be daydreaming about somebody here, but they closed off. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody here waiting on a union here with this healing, but whatever they waiting on, they messing with a snake. That's what it got something to do with her. And they going back to the good old days with a snake here. Yeah, it's closing up a cycle for that. Give me one with the Sun. Somebody here with somebody here first love. Whoever this is. Yeah. And they salty at somebody here first love. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody here did this to somebody here that was an earth angel here. And they did this to this earth angel here. And they got something to do with bookshelf and karmic lesson. This earth angel learned the karmic lesson. This earth angel read a lot of books here. That's why something is a death core here for these snakes. For playing with an earth angel. Because it got something to do with in death. And they gonna have to go through a transformation here with this death. And ending here. And then they can have a new beginning, these snakes. Because it got something to do with somebody here going back to the good old days with this healing. But it has something to do with somebody who was daydreaming about somebody here and waiting on a union. Whoever this is. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody who was salty here about somebody else's relationship. Give me one on this Knight of Pentacles, sir. I told you somebody here is infatuated here. Somebody here could be infatuated with you. You could be with your lover here and they could be infatuated with you. But somebody here finna gain the clarity about somebody here going through a soul death and a rebirth. That's the clarity they finna find out about a soul death and a rebirth. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here made adjustments with somebody here. And it got something to do with a single life. But somebody here tell false narratives here with this waiting union. Yeah. Give me one on this Queen of Wands. Somebody here wanted this Queen of Wands here to have nightmares. This is what they wanted to do to this Queen of Wands new beginning. To have nightmares about their first love. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with they thought that they was going to spread rumors about this person. And wanted them to wait on their union. And it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with somebody here thought they was making adjustments here with this single. But somebody here for the gain clarity about somebody here going through a death and a rebirth. With this daydreaming her and going back to the good old days and healing. Yeah, somebody here played around her. It's a decor her. Yeah. There's somebody here playing with a snake. Yeah, somebody here played around her. They definitely did. Somebody here did this too. Somebody here did some work on the Queen of Wands. Yeah, they tried to do work on this Queen of Wands. A fire sign. Yeah. And I'ma show it to you. It got something to do with it's a copycat her. It got something to do with relationships her. It got something to do with the King of Pentacles so somebody here was working with. Yeah. And it has something to do with relationships her. And somebody here, this King of Pentacles could be with a copycat. But it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with somebody who was working with this Earthside male. This is one story. The other story is somebody here is salty because somebody here cut somebody off her. They salty because they cut ties with somebody. This is what they was manifesting, and they wanted somebody here to carry burdens. That's what it has something to do with her. But that's on another story. The other story is they wanted somebody here to be infatuated with them. Because they want them to feel guilty of the past behaviors. But they want them to be infatuated with them. And it has something to do with that her with this Knight of Pentacles. And they want somebody here to be stuck. But it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here. Want somebody here to have nightmares her about their first love. But this Queen of Wands here is the sun. And this Queen of Wands have a passion new beginning. But they wanted this person to have nightmares about their first love. This is what they wanted to do to this Queen of Wands. Yeah. Play it again. Play it again, man. Somebody here played around her. Somebody did magic on somebody here. They definitely did. Yeah. That's why somebody here figured served. For the magic that they thought that they was doing her. Yeah, with this moon cord. Yeah. They figured sorry for doing that. Yeah. They definitely is. Because it's got something to do with that here. With this sneaky stuff. This is what they manifest. The Seven of Swords her and being sneaky here with the magician. And this is what they thought that they was doing her. By being sneaky here with the magician here. Yeah. You play that game. You can't do sneaky stuff and think you finna manifest. Yeah. Y'all keep playing that game. Whoever that did this. Because somebody here finna go through a divine intervention. I thought something is completed her. It's completed. And it got something to do with that her. And it's something completed or somebody here could have been an empress her or a creator. Something that's completed on. Yeah. Somebody was an empress. It definitely is. Whatever magic somebody thought they was doing her, it ain't gonna work out for them. Because it got something to do with somebody here is lazy. They very lazy here, whoever this is. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. It's a change for somebody here being lazy here and rapturing. You can't be lazy here and rapture. Yeah. Or they being lazy on you and they trying to rapture on you. Yeah. Somebody here crazy here. Nah. That's a dead goer for that. A whole bunch of people here finna be in their head here. And they finna be in their head here with this shine. This is what they rapturing her. Yeah. Hey. Cause these masters here with they love is finna be false. Yeah. It's gonna be false. Real talk. Because it got something to do with going with the flow. Yeah, somebody here, they go with the flow and they be lazy here. Or they want somebody here to go with the flow of being lazy. But it has something to do with this solution they thought that they had here. They finna go through a tower. Because it got something to do with possibilities. They thought that they had a solution here. And that's why they finna go through a tower with these possibilities. Yeah. Because it got something to do with somebody here is tuned in. Yeah. And it has something to do with somebody thought that they had a breakthrough. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody back around. I thought you did. And it has something to do with adventure her. Yeah. And it has something to do with somebody here finna be in their head her with this travel. Somebody here was trying to put somebody here in their head with this travel. But it has something to do with this express. But this person's still good. But they wanted this person to be in their head with this travel. Yeah. They try to do this to somebody here that went through a transformation here. This person is this person goes through transformation, sir. This is their solution. Ooh. Somebody here played around. That's why somebody finna get a towel. Yeah, somebody here played around her. They definitely did. And if they did this to you, Libra, they should have did. They did this to a Libra. They got air in their chart. Or they try to do this to a Libra. They got air in their chart. Or somebody here did magic on somebody here. Yeah. Give me one on lay. I told you something finna be called out about somebody here being lazy. It's finna be called out because somebody here can be on hustle mode here, but somebody here is fake. They faking it, but they acting like they on hustle mode. That's why they finna go through a divine intervention. Yeah, whoever this is. Hey, give me one on this floor. I told you, what's gonna be called out here is a copycat. Somebody here catfishing somebody here. Somebody thought they could catfish somebody here. That's why they finna be called out, because they thought they could catfish somebody here. Yeah, whoever this is, with this flow, and it has something to do with somebody here finna learn the lesson with this red flags here, and somebody here finna be targeting somebody here. Yeah, because it got something to do with somebody here finna be targeting somebody. This what they booked by doing payday on people. It's targeting them. This what they was doing, targeting somebody here so they could get their money here with payday. Yeah, okay, sound good. Whoever this is, somebody here catfishing somebody. That's what's gonna be called out here. Yeah, because it got something to do with somebody here should have put boundaries up with this adventure. Because it got something to do with somebody here need to break cycles of somebody trying to love bomb them. And it has something to do with that here. Because somebody here that lives a luxury lifestyle is getting love bombed. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with this luxury lifestyle person. Somebody here is two-faced with this crack book. That's a lesson somebody here finna learn. Hey, somebody here is getting catfished. Whoever this is, because they should have put boundaries up here. That's why they finna get catfished her. Whoever this is, yeah. This is real talk. This got something to do with first house her. And it has something to do with the body. Yeah. And it has something to do with blessings. Somebody here wanted somebody blessings or something here. But somebody here need to know thyself. They gotta know their worth to get any blessings. Whoever this is. You gotta know your worth. And it has something to do with that here. Somebody here can be wish fulfillment here. And somebody here finna call somebody out. Because it got something to do with Saturn energy here. And it got something to do with this Libra here. And it got something to do with Libra energy here and Saturn energy finna learn a lesson. Or Libra. Because it got something to do with this Libra here finna go through a change with this motivation. Because it got something to do with that. And it got something to do with energies here and blessings. Somebody here thought they was around energies here and they was gonna get blessed. But it has something to do with Pluto energy here and it has something to do with good news. The only way they gonna get good fortune here, this Libra, is if they go through a transformation here. Because it got something to do with I am and motivation here. But it has something to do with this Aries here went through a transformation here. Again, it has something to do with Aries here. It got something to do with a Virgo here. They need to go through a transformation with genius. Yeah. Like we act like they a genius, but they ain't never went through a transformation or never end nothing in their life. You know what I'm saying? It has something to do with motivation here. Somebody here that was wish fulfillment here, thought that they was motivating her, finna be catfished. Yeah. Because it got something to do with somebody here with this fine and love her and kicking it and having fun in fifth house her. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with Taurus energy here. This Taurus got to go through a transformation too. As well. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with motivation here. And it got something to do with Virgo energy. But it has something to do with I am here. And it has something to do with Pluto energy here. With mystery here. And good fortune. Yeah. That's the only way somebody here. These energies here. This the only way these energies gonna get good fortune and blessings. They gotta go through a transformation here. They gotta go through a change. Yeah. With this motivation. Play with it if you want to. But Saturn energy finna whoop that butt. I'm telling you. They finna whoop that butt. You gotta go through endings in your life. You gotta sit around here, think you getting blessings, and you ain't went through no endings in your life. That ain't how it go. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with Capricorn energy here. I use. And it got something to do with motivation. Somebody should have put boundaries up with this Capricorn energy. And it has something to do with that. Because it got something to do with 7th house her. And it has something in 7th house her. Somebody here finna be in their emotions her with these relationships. Because it got something to do with they only wanted somebody accesses her with motivation and Mars energy. And it has something to do with that. And Saturn energy here and blessings. But it has something to do with they gotta change to get Saturn energy and blessings. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with they gotta change to get blessings. These energies. Yeah, play with that one if you want to. Yeah, come on, Spirit. Play with that one if you want to. Yeah, somebody here gonna go through changes, man. Even the devil know that. Even the devil know that. Even Capricorn energy know that. You gotta go through changes. You gotta sit around her and act like you go live a good lifestyle and don't change. So, man, somebody here crazy. Like real talk. Told you. Somebody here wise. Or you wise. Yeah. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with somebody here with this couple. Yeah. Somebody thought they was wise here with this couple. But somebody here was playing with the devil. Yeah. Somebody here that's wise. And somebody here that's wise thought that they was so wise for to get blocked. You hear me? Yeah. Ain't that much wisdom in the world. You gotta go through a change. You gotta listen to the Most High. That's what somebody here finna go through divine intervention here, man. You gotta listen to the Most High, baby. Ain't nobody powerful. Practitioners, you ain't that powerful because you think you got that. Somebody here gifts to be ripped. I told you that. They gifts to be ripped. You ain't bigger than the Most High. Most High gave you them gifts, baby girl, baby boy. Told you. Somebody here is in a secret society. That's how to do these secret societies. And it has something to do with that. With this 6 of Swords here and the Fool. Somebody here had a new beginning here. And somebody here could be in a secret society here and thinking that they moving to corporate wives with a new beginning. These spiritual walking people. And these spiritual walking with this Ace of Cups here, fear to learn what the real truth is. Love yourself. Because it got something to do with that. In divine time in here, they gonna be tapped in. Because you know why they gonna be tapped in here? Because they gotta break generational curses. This is how they get tapped in. Because it got something to do with this is how they flow. And how they flow is bonded with their kids. These chosen ones, sir. They gotta bond with their kids. That's how the generation grows. And it has something to do with that. And these chosen ones here, and it got something to do with, they thought they gonna put up clouds here with these soulmates, but it got something to do with that. And it got something to do with their soulmate that they land with here is nothing but a snake. They should have cut their grass. Because it got something to do with ISIS. And it has something to do with peaceful and protecting. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with these high priestesses here. And it got something to do with giving. But it has something to do with they should have gave the light to God. And it has something to do with that her. That's why it's game on. Because they couldn't give the light to God. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with these citizens her and these emperors her for to be destroyed. So if you land with your emperor that you thought that they was all that and you wanted to put them before God, y'all stuff finna be destroyed. Because it got something to do with you psychics her finna understand a new reality. Y'all finna learn this new reality here because it got something to do with the 4 wands her and everything you touch. It should be a change. Because you know why it should be a change her? You empresses her, y'all should have blocked something her. And the reason why y'all should have blocked something because y'all should have stored up. And it got something to do with magicians. But y'all wanted to sit around her and it got something to do with that, with this nut sky. This and manifestations, but it has something to do with that her. The galaxy of portals. Yeah. Alright, everybody around. Everybody with the secret society here, yeah, y'all secret societies here, y'all finna be shut down, man. You know why? Cause y'all should have turned on with these secret societies are turned on. Yeah, they can see what's going on. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody who thought they was going to put this earth angel out to the 5 of Pentacles. Or this is what they thought they was going to do to this earth angel or Sagittarius. But it has something to do with by using Venus energy and putting up illusions to them. And it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with their twin flame. having a passion new beginning her. But they try to do this to a light worker her that's connected to Gaia. And it has something to do with that this earth angel that tell messages. And it has something to do with that her. This person is connected to Isis. And it has something to do with that her. This Queen of Cups her. Yeah. Who nurture her with this common rooms, and it has something to do with that her. But somebody here thought that they could juggle and the common rooms. Yeah, they thought they could juggle and burn evidence. But what it looked like to me is this controlling and resources they thought that they was gonna have her. Yeah, this controlling the resources they thought they was gonna have her, and they thought they was burning these 9 of Pentacles. It's lights out for y'all with this power of love. Because you know why it's lights out for y'all? Because it got something to do with y'all wanting to return and nurture something her. You store seeds, and it has something to do with that her. This is what y'all manifest. Yeah, y'all keep playing around her. Y'all keep playing around her. Y'all keep playing around her. Y'all wanna put the Earth Angel out to the 5 of Pentacles her. Yeah, y'all keep playing around her. Y'all keep playing around her. Earth Angel, they know the truth. Yeah, because the way it look like to me is y'all better be tuning in with these faulty answers y'all getting her, man. Because it got something to do with y'all overthrowing her with this Hierophant energy. Because it got something to do with the martial law. And it has something to do with this martial law her. And it has something to do with the state. They'll only hold back from y'all with this 4 of Pentacles. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with the orchard of light. And it has something to do with y'all orchard into. Y'all should hold back to and y'all orchard, this orchard her, hold back. But it look like somebody here dancing with the devil. This is a great awakening that y'all getting her with this common cycle y'all in. Yeah, y'all in the common cycle her. For playing with the devil and dancing with the devil. Yeah. Y'all play that game if y'all want to her. You can play with the devil all day long. Yeah. Y'all better tune in. Yeah, y'all better tune in her, man. You definitely better tune in her. And you know why you gotta tune in her? Because everything somebody touch turn to gold. Yeah. That's what it look like. And that's what it look like. And it got something to do with manifestations. Yeah. With this power of love, somebody thought that they was returning and nurturing. Y'all lights is out for that. Yeah, y'all lights out for that, man. Y'all 9 of Pentacles, sir. Y'all can't burn no more evidence because it got something to do with that her. And these resources and control y'all thought y'all finna carry burdens. You definitely is. And y'all finna go through the dark night of soul. Some of y'all, this practitioners, ain't never went through the dark night of soul, but I did. Yeah, okay, keep playing around her. Yeah, you king of, yeah, this King of Swords finna know the truth though. Earth energy here finna know the truth. And you know why this earth energy finna know the truth? Because it got something to do with nut, the sky. And somebody here, that's the nut, the sky, is the one that blocked them. Oh, wow. And still storaging up. Alright, her playing around her. Gotta go. Bye-bye.